let's move to the glamour position here of the quarterback, and two of the more unlikely quarterbacks I think we'd be talking about, especially where they're ranked at this point in the season, and that's Geno Smith and Jared Goff. We got Geno at 7 overall and Jared Goff at 9. What world are we living in here?
It's bizarro world. I don't like it. I mean, I do because I just picked up both of these guys in leagues, but it's weird.
I mean, I think there's a case to be made that, okay, Jared Goff, you can kind of see what the offensive weapons he has, but Geno Smith, I mean, I don't think anyone expected even top 15 for him going into the season here. So I stand corrected.
Yeah, I put him top 15 prior to week 1. I was breaking down all the quarterback changes and everything that was going on in the league. And I'm looking at Geno and I'm like, he can't lose. Like, with his weapons, he can't. Now, he will not be top 10 or top 12. But I would say in that halfway middle of the road, top 15 isn't outside of the route. Did I see 7? No. But I did put him inside the top 15.
Yeah,
that is, again, at Jen Polvolt on Twitter. Follow her.
Yeah, and I think everybody just loves Jared Goff because of oh my God, I'm blanking. It's like I've been
Sean McVay.
No.
Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks. Thank you.
Hard Knocks.
And they kind of fell in love with the Lions as a whole, even though we haven't seen it. But what I've heard is that Jared Goff really wasn't even featured in Hard Knocks in this season.
Really.
Was he? No.
Yeah,
he got to have a little side conversation with Eminem when he showed up one day at practice. That's about as much as he was featured in the show, I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think everybody's loving the Lions, and for good reason, for sure, this season. But Geno Smith, man, good for him.
Geno's on a better team, all-around better team, which is not something I thought I would necessarily be saying, because unlike Jen, I still thought there was a chance we'd see Drew Lock by week 3 or week 4. I think that's what a lot of people thought. But
yeah, I think it was.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you.
No, you.
Okay, I'm going to. I was just going to say, it seemed like it was the Mariota Desmond Ridder situation in Seattle, too, where it's like it could be any number of games and that switch could happen at any time, and it's a little scary. But going forward, are you locked into one of them?
I like Geno Smith. Better situation. I just think all around. A more veteran coach that's getting to do some neat things. And the injury to Rashad Penny, I think that they're going to be throwing the ball. And I think that's pretty locked in. I think there were some concerns after Penny went off last week. But now that he's hurt, I mean, that's not really a concern. We'll see what Ken Walker does. But I think you can pretty much lock in Geno Smith being a QB 1-tier player probably this season. That felt so weird to say.
Well, I'll take it one step further, and I can say this on the podcast because I have waiver priority in my home league with Dustin, so he can't do anything about it. I'm going to be picking up Geno Smith this week. He's still out on waivers. We're a 1-quarterback league, but, it's finicky. Our league settings are weird. But, I mean, I have Trevor Lawrence, and I have Kirk Cousins, and there are going to be weeks where I'm going to start Geno Smith over both, and it's going to be most weeks, I think, going forward. But Jared Goff, do we think for the rest of the season at least, he could be top 12-ish fringe quarterback one, or is that a pie-in-the-sky pipe dream?
I think you need this team to stay healthier than they have been. I think they need to get Jameson Williams. We don't know when that's going to happen, if it's even going to happen this season. But, if he's missing DeAndre Swift, you lose that part of that run game. Jamal Williams is inefficient, like we saw on Sunday, and the receivers can't get going against a secondary. Goff has no value. He's not going to be able to do anything with that offense. It relies on them playing bad defenses.